Universe KAPOW is Benny back here, and oh my gosh, it has been so long since I've said those words. But this video is not about me, it's about you. How are you? Genuinely, how are you? Let me know in the comments below how you are. There's a lot of people going through some topsy-turvy stuff right now. There are people who I know who are going through a big old cancer journey right now, and it's sucking royally. There are people I know that are in the best season of their life, and it is really beautiful for them. There are people who are on the hamster wheel, right? So there's so many different versions of how people are going through life. And I just wanted to have a conversation with you about the season that you're in. Because irrespective of the season that you're in, it's okay. And a lot of the time when we're in a season, we want to be in a different season, and we get disgruntled with the fact that we've got all the feelings of the seasons we're in. And believe you me, I have spent some time in the valley. I have spent some time in the season of quietness. I have spent time in the season of seasoning my spirit, seasoning my soul, seasoning myself to my calling. And it has sucked, and it has been lonely, and I've hated it, and I wanted to give up. Now, here's what I want you to know. Many of you want to give up. Many of you want to give up, and it's okay to give up. Not that you need my permission to give up, but I'm letting you know right now, it's okay to give up. Not many people will say that to you, right? Entrepreneurs, we keep going. We keep going. This is what I will say to you. What are you going to give up, though? You can give up the struggle story, which will make things a lot easier, or you can give up entirely on your dream, or you can give up on the identity that's holding you back from getting your dream. My question is, what are you going to give up? Because it's okay to give up. But sometimes you just got to be really mindful of what is it that you're going to give up. Because what you give up can be the most costly thing in the world, or the most revenue producing thing in the world. You get to choose. You absolutely get to choose. My dear friend, I've wanted to give up more times than I want to admit on my dreams, on what I feel has been bestowed upon my spirit, bestowed upon my heart, my calling. I've wanted to give up on it more times than I want to admit. Walk away from this thing called KAPOW. Walk away from this energy. Walk away from this ideology. Walk away from this belief. And believe you me, I have cried over this more than I want to admit. Actually, bugger it. I don't care. Like that phrase, more than I want to admit. No. I'm happy to admit. I've wanted to walk away from this. My calling. I can feel it in my throat right now as I say this to you. I've wanted to go, maybe KAPOW is not for me. Maybe I was chosen incorrectly. Maybe, just maybe this is wrong. Why isn't it working yet? What's wrong with me? And I've flown to all of the victims. All of the victim places. What about me? Why is this my life? I've wanted to give up. I've wanted to create faceless content. I've wanted to create faceless millions instead of millions in front of you. I've wanted to not fail publicly. I've wanted to fail in silence and fail in private. But that's not my calling. So I've got to give up the idea that I get to hide. Sucks. Especially because I love peace. I love peace. It's one of my most favorite feelings. I love love. I love happiness. I love grace. I love gratitude. I love peace. Which might sound strange coming from someone who has so much energy, and I do have so much energy. But I can have so much energy and still feel royally peaceful or royally unpeaceful. I get to choose. You get to choose. You get to choose whatever you want. What are you going to give up? What do you need to give up? Many of you need to give up on some things that are holding you back. I have. I've needed to give up things that were helping me create a good life. They were not going to help me get to a great life. Literally, some of those things seem antithetical as well. I stopped going to the gym. What? Yeah, I stopped going to the gym. And the reason why I stopped going to the gym is because of the time that I was taking at the gym and who I was at the gym. I became a slob at the gym, which is, wait, what? I'm stronger now that I don't go to the gym. I use my own body weight. I do push-ups every day, sit-ups every day. I go running every single day. I do walking every single day. I push my body every single day. I just don't go to the gym and sit on the bike and scroll on social media and learn another thing to teach me how far behind I am from the rest of the world. I don't do that anymore. I also had this belief that I need to go to the gym to remove my stress levels. No, I switched my day around. Get my ass out of bed at 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in that range. Come down here, I journal, I connect, and then I get my ass out there and I exercise. So I gave up on belief systems and ideologies that just were holding me ransom to playing small. I gave up the gym. I'm way more successful, way more peaceful, way more strong, way more healthy in all the areas of my life that matter to me. Now that I'm not at the gym, will I go back to the gym sometime? Yeah, absolutely. And for this season, I'm in a season of consistency. I'm in a season of doing as much that matters and as little that doesn't. So I gave up clutter. I gave up noise. I gave up things that just had zero consequence and zero yumminess. What are you going to give up? You get to quit. What are you going to quit? And also, what must you quit? My dear friend, I hope in some way, shape, or form this has fired you up. I hope in some way, shape, or form this has ignited a part of your spirit that needed to be ignited. And I hope in some way, shape, or form this has assisted you in living more truthfully to your path, to your connection, to your belief systems, to your truth. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.